And we're back here at Anthem Properties, Whitehawk in Granite Bay. Today, we're gonna have a look at a couple houses. First, we're gonna have a look at this move-in ready house because they only have a few houses for sale right now that are move-in ready. About 4 houses, a few houses under construction, but almost all sold out at this new home development by Anthem Properties in Granite Bay. With that said, let's begin today's video. We're gonna look at this completed house behind me. Then we're gonna take a look at a model home that is absolutely stunning and it actually is for sale as well. With that said, if you guys are new here, I'm Jason Walter with eXp Realty. Please reach out. I'll help you make your next move with confidence. And of course, I cover the greater Sacramento area. With that said, let's go take a look at this move-in ready house and then we'll go have a look at that model home that is also for sale as well. So here is lot number 7. This is a Plan 3. It is about 3,400 square feet, a 5-bedroom, 4.5 bath home. It also has a 3-car garage. They have 2 cars and then they have a tandem behind. So it's a 3-car garage. It also has an ADU and a landscaped backyard as well. Let's walk to the front of the home. Here's the entry to our left to the ADU. And then this is the main entry to the home. And wait until you see the landscape backyard. And this is gonna be a little bit echoey, so my apologies on that. So when you walk in, nice wide open floor plan, or entryway I should say. And then we have 12-foot ceilings in the entry and also in the family room and kitchen. Off to our left, we have a quarter bath, great for guests. And then we have our first guest bathroom, this is not a bathroom, our first guest bedroom, excuse me, which also has an attached bathroom, a full bath. So we have basically 2 primary suites. This one has carpet, which is actually standard, but the model homes, for example, have upgraded flooring. This is the entry to the garage, which again is a 3-car tandem garage. We'll have a look at that. And then this is the washer dryer area, very similar to the other home we toured at this community. And again, if you want a completed home, they have 4 right now. I'm making this video in early October. Pretty ugly staging, I must add. This is the ugliest color. I think they could do a better job on staging here, but it's a beautiful home though. This is the ADU, by the way. So they have a full bath and then a separate living space with a pillow and a thing. It's just kind of funny. Anyways, and this one is a little bit different compared to the other ADU we toured because this one does not have a kitchen. The other one has a full kitchen minus a dishwasher. This one is really more like a living space without the kitchen area. All right, so here's a look at the 3-car tandem garage. So you have 2 cars here. By the way, they have owned solar. The builder is paying for solar and it is Tesla. And here's the tandem garage. So you have 1 car here and then 1 car in the back. Nice to have that. And this is all tape and textured in the garage. And there's a hot water heater. All right, as we go back into the home, there's a lot of incentives, by the way, for these move-in ready houses. They're offering a $50,000 finance incentive if you use the preferred lender. And that can be used to buying down your mortgage rate by $45,000 and then doing a $5,000 closing cost credit. So decreasing your out-of-pocket expenses in buying a home here by $5,000, but really reducing your mortgage rate if you use the preferred lender. Of course, you have to get pre-approved with their lender as well. On top of that, again, own solar and a landscape backyard for this home that they have for sale. All right, let me flip you around. You can see this beautiful kitchen. You have white shaker cabinets. This one, the cabinets don't go all the way to the ceiling because these ceilings are 12 foot tall. The other one had 10-foot ceilings in the kitchen. Again, you have GE Cafe appliances. You have a separate oven. Then you have a microwave. Then you have that massive 48-inch GE Cafe gas range. If you look this up, about $12,000 to $13,000. A wrapped ceiling vent. I like that, nice feature. This also has a soft close on the, if I can reach it, on the lowers and the uppers. so you don't have like that clinking noise. Nice stone countertops, and then a pantry, which is a good size here. All right, going back to the kitchen, dishwasher, sink, massive island, and then this open floor plan. It just looks really, really nice. Stainless steel GE cafe, refrigerator as well. And this is the guest bedroom. So these bedrooms, in my opinion, are a little bit on the smaller side. This is a 5-bedroom home. This one's a little bit larger, actually quite a bit larger. And this is kind of towards the front of the home. And you have Jason Walter, and then you have a dual vanity here. This is a Jack and Jill bathroom, which flows to the other guest bedroom. All right, so going to the back of the home, this is not the primary suite, but it is a guest bedroom, kind of like a bonus space because there's no door there. So it actually is really like a bonus space, but you could use that as a additional bedroom if you liked. And then going back to the family room, nice open floor plan. And then let's still go take a look at the primary suite. It's actually really big, isn't that nice? Again, the staging is but it's a beautiful home to say the least. You also have a door to the backyard from the bedroom, which is a cool feature. And here's the primary bathroom. You have a dual vanity, which is a floating vanity off to her left, and off to her right, large soaking tub, and then another floating vanity over there. The cool thing about this lot, which again is lot 7, there's no houses on this side of the home. So you have a lot of privacy on this side of the home. But the backyard has a kind of like a large stone backyard, or not backyard, the wall at the back of the home. We'll go take a look at that. Large shower, and then a massive walk-in closet. All right, as we walk to the back of the home, let's talk about some numbers really quickly here. The HOA, Melrose, exactly the same as these other houses I've toured here. Again, Melrose, $415 per month. HOA is $315 per month. But remember, you get the own solar that the builder is actually paying for. On top of that, that $50,000 credit as a finance incentive if you qualify using their preferred lender. On top of that, the asking price on this one, again, is lot 7, and the asking price on this one is just over $1.6 million. That is a $75,000 price cut compared to the original asking price on this home. Additionally, you have a ton of oak trees in this community. On the interior of this community, there's a bocce ball court, picnic tables, a green belt right next to that. And again, tons of oak trees surrounding this beautiful community here in Granite Bay. Again, only 55 single-story houses. They have 4 move-in ready homes for sale, and only a handful that are under construction right now, about 3 of them, that will be finished in November or December this year. Additionally, this is a gated community. There also is excellent schools associated with this development, and shops, restaurants, are all within about 1 mile of this community as well. All right, with that said, let's go take a look at the backyard for this home, and then we'll go have a look at that model home, which is also for sale as well. If you guys follow the channel, I always talk about model homes and you get all the bells and whistles, but oftentimes those model homes are not for sale, but because they almost have sold out of this community, they're now trying to sell their model homes, which is pretty cool because you could have an opportunity to buy a home, buy the furniture, and have all the upgrades that they offer. So this one, again, the biggest upside, no neighbor over there, but the biggest upside here is the backyard that's landscaped, but I'm really not too much of a fan of this wall behind you. It would be helpful to have some plants that they grow up and then they kind of cover the wall. That'll kind of like soften the backyard. It does have more of like a private backyard feel because the wall is so big in the house, you can't really see it very well. But definitely kind of like a drawback of this home, if I'm just being honest with you guys. But the upside though is that the backyard is landscaped, unlike the other completed move-in ready house that is just a dirt lot, but does have a much more attractive backyard feel. All right, with that said, let's go take a look at that model home, which is absolutely beautiful and also backs up to a beautiful green belt, tons of oak trees. So let's go take a look at that right now. All right, here's the model home they have for sale here. I was last here in the winter months, and they had hardly any houses. All these houses behind me, this was just a dirt lot, by the way. So they done a lot of building since I've been here. Only a handful of houses for sale. So again, this is a Plan 3, about 3,400 square feet, a 5-bedroom, 4.5 bath home. Actually toured this home back in March, but this one's actually for sale now, which is really, really cool because it has tons of upgrades in this beautiful home. Wow. So this is the exact same model that we just toured, but this has tons of upgrades. In fact, it has, let me find it, it has $513,000 in upgrades in this home alone, but you're getting an incentive, or you're getting a discount on that, $140,000. So you're getting $513,000, you're getting $140,000 off there. So a big incentive right now. And again, if you guys want more information about this property or any other, please reach out, because I'm guessing they're going to be that asking price on this one is actually negotiable. So reach out to me. I'll kind of help you navigate the best deal for you and your family. So let me flip you around there. So here's the front of the home. Off to our left is the front of the home, the front door. This one is more nicely staged. This one's more like an exercise area. And then you have a office space. I think actually there's a really good use of space here, because this one doesn't have a dishwasher, or a kitchen rather. And so this is a really good spot to have an indoor office at the very front of the home, and then have this bonus space, which actually is a really good spot to have some exercise equipment. There's also a full bathroom, and then washer and dryer area. Nice to have a sink in there. And this would be a 3-car tandem garage. I've seen that, I showed that with you guys in the other home. And then off to our right, you have a quarter bath. And at the front of the home, on the opposite end of that bonus space, you have a beautiful guest bedroom. So again, this one is a 5-bedroom home, a little bit over 3,400 square feet. And the first thing that really catches my attention, not only the floors, but the furnishings, they did a really good job there. And the massive tall ceilings, at least 12-foot ceilings, and this ginormous, if that's a word, huge island. How cool is that? Same appliances, actually not same appliances, same microwave and oven. This one has a cooktop instead of a range. So no ovens below, but a lot more storage. You have the pantry, the GE Cafe refrigerator, and then sweeping over here. I love the woodwork on that wall and the pendant lighting as well. Absolutely beautiful. The backyard is also fully landscaped as well. And it comes with pictures of this beautiful family. Just kidding. It's all a bad joke. So here's that bonus, not a bonus space, this is a bedroom, excuse me. Then you have the Jack and Jill. This one's much more upgraded though. Look at the tile work. Isn't that cool? We'll talk about numbers here in a little bit, but again, I'm guessing the price is going to be negotiable. They haven't reduced the price in quite some time, but they are offering those upgrades here, over $500,000, a huge reduction from that. So here's that bonus space. Kind of cool to see it staged, kind of secondary seating area. I mean, tons of windows, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 windows. How cool is that? All right, going back to the kitchen. I think it's really cool to have this would be a great spot for like cookbooks, for example. But beautiful kitchen, more modern look with this cabinets, because remember the last ones have shaker cabinets. So this is a more modern look. You have a stainless steel farmhouse sink, really beautiful. Let's go take a look at the primary suite. Again, everything looks so much better staged. And in addition, they have like the woodwork above the bed on that wall. Looks really nice. They have blinds as well. This one has the same cabinets in the kitchen as you have in the primary. Bathroom, large soaking tub, I love the dual vandies, how they're separated. And this one has a furniture piece in the middle, which is actually really cool. So furniture could be included in this model home because again, it is for sale. Very unique opportunity, and a little makeup station over there. And I want to show you guys the outside or the backyard because it is fully landscaped and is included, just like the other model home they have next door, which is a 4-bedroom home, but about the same square footage though. Pardon the noise there. Large covered patio. Let me get out of the light here. But how cool is this? This is included. Built-in barbecue. So nice. This old olive tree, that's so cool. I can really appreciate. And this must have cost a fortune when they planted it. So this is the other model home that I toured in my other video. So have a look at that. That's the other video I posted. So in between here would be a regular fence. So this would be separated once they sell it, but right now it's an open floor plan on the outside. They also have, wow, 2 more old or mature olive trees with this built-in fireplace. Looks like a gas fireplace. Very, very cool. Little seating area. There's 3 seating areas here. This is artificial turf, and then lots of plants. And then the backyard, you don't have any backyard neighbors. And you have like this nice green belt behind you. Pardon the construction noise a couple of doors down. Isn't that beautiful though? So cool. So off to our right here is where they have the picnic area. There's a bocce ball court and a little walking trail. And then the front over there is the front of the development, which is a gated community in Granite Bay. All right, now we're back in the bonus area. Let's talk about some numbers here. So this is a model home. This is lot 54. Again, a plan 3. And this one is the asking price is just less than $1.9 million. But again, solar is included, and you have that 3-car tandem garage. And again, that $50,000 finance incentive if you qualify using their preferred lenders. You really can buy down your rate in buying a home here. So this is the model home with all the bells and whistles. Again, $513,000 in upgrades, but they're reducing that by about $140,000. So the asking price is just less than $1.9 million. They also have another one that's completed, which is the first one we just looked at. Again, that is also the same plan, a plan 3. The asking price on that one is just over $1.6 million. That one does have a $75,000 price reduction as well. If you guys want more information about this development, or if you want a private tour, they do work with real estate agents. So you would not have any out-of-pocket expenses in having your own agent advocate the best deal for you if you're interested in buying a home here. So with that said, please reach out if you want more information. I'll provide my information below here, or you can pause the video and scan this QR code and book a call with me right there. Of course, I've been an agent for like, 13 years, 12 plus years. And of course, I've been a resident of the greater Sacramento area for over 40 years. So I'd love to be a resource for you guys. Please reach out. Hope you guys have an amazing day. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much.